Here we go, book 2. Tin Pan Alley stuff. I love this stuff. Some people are not as into it as I am, but they're wrong. Alright, there's that. Link. Enter, edit, settings, open link in new window, update, and make it bold. Hit update over there. That'll get everybody headed this direction. I'll close this window out. I'll get this to get Twitter up and running. JollyRogerUkulele.com. Patience. Link. And we do that. And then we hit tweet. And we have tweeted. Alright, so that's that. And then Robin made it back in. And let me make sure that this page is working correctly. Today we're playing Ain't She Sweet. Let me go down and make sure I know what I'm talking about. We are playing Ain't She Sweet, Ain't We Got Fun, and Buffalo Gals. Those are all three really lovely tunes. So let's go grab Ain't She Sweet. Amy's in. One more day without the pair. One more day with the parrot. And then the parrot goes home. All right, let's make this a great last opportunity for the parrot to hear Amy creating magic on her ukulele. And so it's Ain't She Sweet on ukulele, right? We want the parrot when he goes home to be like, rock, ukulele, or rock, Gary's an idiot, rock. Right? We want that parrot to really know what he's gotten his hands on. That's so funny, Amy. Let's take a brief reminder on Ain't She Sweet. Blum 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 blum. Right? Ba ba blum 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 blum. Okay, so it's that bar chord thing, and the other one you've got to get pretty comfy with is this shape here. It's your E7 shape, slid all the way up to whatever bar it goes on. So you're going to have one point where you're going to be playing it on 5 when it's an A7, and you're going to play it on 3 when it's a G7. Okay, and most of you guys know your G7s from doing this G7 or this G7. Well, now you have an even more dramatic G7. Right, which is super useful in that particular spot. Vic is in. Hey, Vic. And Fran made it in from SoCal. Awesome. Good to see you guys. All right, here we go. Ain't She Sweet on ukulele. It's cloudy in Southern California. I thought that was against the law. That's got to be global warming, right? Yeah, I thought Southern California was perfect every day. I'm really disappointed in you, Fran. All right, here we go. Ain't She Sweet? I'm going to play it as slow as I can to give you a chance, right? By the way, if you're like, there's no way this is happening, listen to this melody. Beautiful, like it's just a very few notes right in the middle of the scale of this, and you're like, there's not a lot going on with that music, but it works, and it's really cool to have some notes right next to each other, which isn't typical. Ain't she sweet, right? You can feel the tension in that, which is really cool. And then of course jumping up to 8, which is your F note. F, E, G, C. Yeah, works great. It's great music. All right, Sandy's back. Diana's back. Let's do this. Nice and slow. Don't rush. And then maybe at the end we'll play it real fast. From the top, just one time through. 1, 2, 3, 4. 17. Page 2. Six. So that's super slow, right? Super hard to play it that way. I'm going to play it full speed now and see if you can get anything with me, right? And also, don't be overly fastidious with this one. Like, there's a lot of notes in here you probably don't even need to worry about. Just get them close, okay? And this one we do a lot more strumming, right? Use your index finger, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's try that. 1, 2, ready, go. Big huge fermata there, and then finish up. That's a fun one, right? Let's not play it on baritone today. No. I think, didn't Nancy walk in? Did we see Nancy? I didn't see Nancy yet. So Sandy's got a baritone. You know, if we closed out every practice with this song, we would be the masters of bar chords. It is a lot of bar chords, right? And there's this chord in there that shows up, this chord in here. The hard one, of course, is this E7 shape. You move it up 1, it's an F sharp. You move it to 3, it's a G7. You move it to 5, it's an A7. It turns out in Tin Pan Alley, they really like that 7th sound because it sort of creates tension that pushes you into the next idea. And so they used a ton of 7th chords in that style of music. And so you end up using that shape a lot when you're arranging because you've got all these 7th chords showing up all over the place. And no matter what key you put it in, you're going to end up using that shape quite a bit, probably. And so it does come up. This is a really good one to practice. I'm delighted. I'm probably a ukulele player today because Aaron Keim taught me to play this song, and we worked out these crazy bar chords, way back in the day. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's up to here, and it really works. It really creates a lot of pretty advanced skill set on here. And I noticed right now my thumb, I must have been squeezed a little bit because it's like, ow, that kind of hurts. So yeah, that's our theme, right? Yeah, of course. And of course, all of you guys are very sweet as well. So that's why this is our theme song. Let's do it once on baritone, just once on baritone. Grab the baritone piece of music, and if you know all of these chords on a ukulele, good for you. If you don't, maybe it's time to go spend a little bit of time with the chord chart and figure them out. Let's see. And Andre, you're here. Hello, cold and gray evening in Hamburg. Your work is great, fun, and motivating. Yay! So glad that you're finding some use for it there, Andre. I know in Germany there's actually a reasonably sized, a reasonable amount of interest in ukulele. I don't think it's quite the craze that it is in America. But I was in Berlin one time and went to the ukulele shop there, and it was wonderful. It was a really great experience. All right, let's make this happen. Not quite that fast. On baritone, if you're on a ukulele, your job is just to try to get these chords in, right? If you get to a chord you don't know, you just skip it and go on to the next chord, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't sound quite as much fun on the baritone. Most of the stuff sounds better on baritone, but not everything. This is one of those things where the high G ukulele wins by a landslide. All right, that's Ain't She Sweet. Let's go do Ain't She Got Fun. Ain't We Got Fun? Now, this is another song where you would probably want to play it fast. Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh but honey, ain't we got fun? No, you could do it that way, right? We'll do it the opposite way. We're going to do it slow. Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Right, so it's sad. Not really sad, but it's kind of a little more melancholy because they're poor, right? And they're just trying to make the best of it. Times are bum and getting bummer. Still we have fun, right? There's nothing sure. The rich get rich and the poor get children. The poor get laid off. In the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun, right? So that's nice and slow. I'm on baritone. Grab your baritone piece of music first. And if you are on ukulele, you need to have your D chord, your A7 chord, your G chord, A sharp 7. What the heck's that? B flat 7. And you've got a B7 in there, right? So you're going to go dunt, dunt. F sharp minor, F sharp dim. Plenty of chords in here to keep you busy. If you're a ukulele player, great idea just to go through, find your chords on ukulele off of the baritone sheet and then just sing it, right? Just to practice your chords. Baritone players, we're going to play this I think one time through, because I want to get to, we got plenty of other stuff to get through. So just one time through for baritones. Let's do it nice and melancholy, okay? And I'm going to use my thumb. 1, 2, ready, play. Sorry. Measure 12. second ending. And when you notice it going up the end like that, like at measure 35, it shows a D chord and then nothing else. If you're on a ukulele and you're playing accompaniment, you're going to probably play that D chord all the way through 35 and add one more D chord on at 36 just to finish up the song in a pretty way. So we got the basic idea of how the song sounds from the baritone. Now let's go and put it over onto ukulele and see what changes and what makes it easier and what makes it harder. I think the hard part on baritone is that things are kind of far apart and you got to be pretty much on your game when you're playing it. Ukulele, things are much closer together, so you should have less difficulty playing it on this. All right. Donna's sneaking in to make a cup of tea. I'd have a cup of tea too, Donna. Let's see. We're in the back room with all these boxes everywhere, and the tea box is back here. It's a mile away from the teapot. That's how things are going at my house. All right, let's get the ukulele version out. Slow with irony. That's the thing, right? Andre says, sounds like the Ain't She Sweet by the Beatles was recorded June 23rd, 1961 at Friedrich Ebert Hall in Hamburg. See? How about that? See? Andre knows everything. I didn't know that. That's interesting. All right. If it's not in there, that's what we got. All right, from the top, nice and slow with irony. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool moment. First ending. Let's go back and do the top. Switch to claw plucking. Same thing. Second inning. That's a great piece of music, and it's a really there's so much going on in there, so many things to keep you busy. When I get to measure 31 and there's an A9 chord in there, I'm like, what is that doing there? That's not right. And it sounds so cool. And that C minor 6 that's hanging out at the end of 29 is just brilliant. Like, I mean, it's really Kahn, Egan, and Whiting knew what they were doing, right? 1921, they're like, man, you can't drink. Let's just go sit and make some music. And they did a really, really superb job with this piece of music. It's always this thing where I tell people, yeah, I'm really into Tin Pan Alley. And they're like, yeah, whatever. This is good. This is like super smart songwriting. Okay, the paper sheets are great to work with. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Andre. Absolutely. Yeah, we. If there's one thing I feel like I'm doing really well is it's making good arrangements that are really quality, that really work for what we do. So. There, that's my bit of ego for the day. Thank you. Very quickly, we gotta go, but go grab Buffalo Gals. I don't know if I downloaded it yet. I got a million A songs. Where's the B's? It's not here. What? Do I not have it in here yet? I don't. I'll get it off the website real quick. Jink. Still got harmonica stuff up. You guys should be coming to harmonica too, by the way. It's super fun. Jolly Roger. Clink. And patience. 2 Buffalo Gals. So next Thursday, tomorrow, not tomorrow, the next day, we will put Ain't She Sweet away, and we will play Ain't We Got Fun one more time, and we'll play Buffalo Gals. And then, in case you were thinking of skipping next week, we got By the Light of the Silvery Moon, which is another brilliant piece of music. 1909 that came around. So you got a really solid song on Thursday with Ain't We Got Fun, and another really solid song with By the Light of the Silvery Moon in 1909. Buffalo Gals, the only reason I like Buffalo Gals is that it's cute, right? Guy's walking along, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to talk to this girl and see if she will dance with me. And she's got a hole in her stocking. And they're dancing on the street, and it's very sweet. And so we should play it. Now, key of F, key of C for baritone. As I was walking down the street, as I was walking down the street, a pretty little girl I chanced to meet, oh, she was fair to see. And then they would normally change this to whatever town they were in. Buffalo Gals, won't you come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo Gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon. And at the bottom of the ukulele chart, I gave you some other chord pairs to try. So this is more fun. This song is actually more fun to sing than to pluck it out. But you might try singing it using all the different chord pairs. So A and E7, C and G7, D and A7, G and D7. So all told, you have 5 sets of pretty uke-friendly chords that you could try this into until you find your way of doing it. And let's run through it real quick. just so that you can, you guys. I'm not going to go through the tough. You don't need to go through that. But let's do a practice strum. I'd like to do. Let's use a 4-beat pattern: thumb, index, middle, index, thumb, index, middle, index. And so when you're on F, as I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, okay, so that's what I would. Let's try that. Let's make sure you're practicing this from time to time. So it's thumb on the C string, index underneath the E string, and middle underneath the A string, and then come back with your index finger. So it's thumb, index, middle, index. 1. Okay, and then just change your chord when you get there. 1, 2, 3. As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, a pretty little gal I chanced to meet. Oh, she was fair to see. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Okay, and change it to the name of your town, right? Unless your town is Tallahassee or something like that, just change it to the name of your town. And then go back and try it in the other one. So first let's try the A chord, same thing. Okay, verse 2 is stopped her and we had a talk. Okay, so let's do it this verse 2 in the A, E7, A, E7. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3. I stopped her and we had a talk, had a talk, had a talk. Her feet turned up the whole sidewalk and left no room for me. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Okay, so for me, probably singing it in A in this case is a little bit easier than singing it in F. Let's try one more. Let's try C and G7. Okay, C and G7. Try that. Okay, and the phrase is asked her if she'd have a dance. Okay, so C. Let's get it going. 1, 2, 3. I asked her if she'd have a dance. Have a dance, have a dance. I thought that I might have a chance to shake a foot with her. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Okay, so that one didn't work near as well as the other two for my voice, but for your voice it would probably be different. As you guys know, I'm a terrible singer. I'm trying to get better, but and we have a long way to go with me. Let's try one more chord set, just so we play the whole song then. D or G. I think D is maybe the more interesting one. So let's do D chord, slide back to A7, D chord, A7, D chord, A7. And by the way, baritone players, this is anytime that you see singing and strumming going on, you have that opportunity. Make sure you know all of your chords, and then you can just jump in doing the exact same thing on your baritone, but your shapes, of course, your a baritone, this is your D chord, and then of course it goes with your A7, which is right there, right? So on baritone, you can jump right in and do the same thing with this. So let's do D and A7 this time for the last one. Phrase is danced with a gal with a hole in her stocking. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I danced with a gal with a hole in her stocking, and her heel kept a knocking, and her toes kept a rocking. I danced with a gal with a hole in her stocking, and she danced by the light of the moon. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out finish it up with something different and dramatic. There you go. Now that's a great song, right? That's a medium song. It was 1844. So, and again, this is another one of these troubling songs that is directly out of the minstrel shows. Fun one to practice your chord changes on. Maybe not a great idea to be taking this out on tour with you. Just got a troubled history a little bit. So Thursday, Ain't We Got Fun? Great song. Buffalo Gals, and you definitely want to be here Thursday for By the Light of the Silvery Moon. It's just delightful piece of music. And so hope that made sense today. Obviously, I'm available on email. You send me a note and say, Gary, you said this, it makes no sense. And I usually say, yeah, I probably said that and it doesn't make any sense. Let me clarify, right? Let's see. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we have Harmonica in the at the 11 p.m. slot, and then beginning guitar through classical guitar in the evenings tomorrow night. So come be a part of that. And then Thursday, of course, back to ukulele. And then Friday, guys, especially baritone players, I posted your music for the Tough Rock Kick Your Fanny Friday. What did I write in the email? Nude dance party, naked dance party, something like that. Do Re Mi, Edelweiss, and My Favorite Things. All three of those songs are world classics. So we'll have them on baritone and ukulele this Friday. So we have a great week of music ahead. Send me notes on things that you'd like to play. I put up a bunch of songs for February, mostly love-related songs. So if you're thinking, you know what, I need a song every single day to play. Today is February 22nd. I go down, I'm supposed to play any song, right, from John Denver. I go pick that out of the members section. So I'm trying to give you a solid reason to become a member and to stay a member, and just continue to rotate the songs through there. I've added, I think, 5 songs last week, and so it looks like, what are we up to now? 462. We will hit 500 pieces of sheet music here well before summertime. So hang out with us, keep coming around, and I will keep writing the music and putting it up there. Membership's super cheap, I think, for what you get. So give that some thought, and I will see all y'all on Thursday, if not sooner. Have a wonderful afternoon. Peace. Mm-hmm.